100.
And then, you know, and then DZA just, like, DZA got work, like, DZA got songs.
Like, I don't know, man. When, cause, of course, like, I have been hearing different reviews. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna listen to this song. I'm like, who is Griselda anyway?
Yeah.
So, I started looking it up, and I was like, But the people who are saying they are bumping are old school people.
Old school people, yeah.
So I can see the reason why you say, because it's that nostalgia of that old 90s New York rap.
Grimy New York rap. That old Wu-Tang, Biggie, AZ, that old J. You know what I'm saying? The old, you know, Nas and whatever. Like, it's that old kind of.
I can't even see old. I can't see old JayZ. I don't see old JayZ. I might see like. Well,
just
they remind me of
descriptiveness in the flow, like the stories that they would tell. You know what I'm saying?
They remind me of like loose Wu-Tang members. Like I see Ghostface.
Yeah.
Capadonna or something in another one.
Right.
And it's like a mixture of maybe like Dipset too. So I see Dipset in that.
Yeah, but you know that's what DZA DZA got a song called Ghost of Dipset because they all Harlem dudes. So that's what they came up on, Dipset, Wu-Tang, you know, even later on like Raucous, Underground, you know, Most and Quality, like that type of stuff. That's you can get some of that because like how I got on DZA when him and P Rock dropped that Don't Smoke Rock and I started going back, I didn't know him, Crit, and Currency was like this. Like they tight, like they brothers. You know what I'm saying? And so I started going back to the old Smoke DZA stuff from like 2010, 11, and like a lot of that stuff just banging. Like Crit knocking, producing for DZA and Currency, and man, a whole bunch of stuff, like crazy stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still
still on the fence. I understand.
You know what? I ain't gonna really say I'm on the fence because I've always been. If it wasn't Memphis rap, it was New York, and so
right.
I remember back in the day, a lot of people like, you must not be from it. You must not be from Memphis.
Same thing about me and my home.
I was like, why? Because you don't listen to the same stuff everybody else listens to. Because I was a Dipset fanatic, but it's like they lost their identity.
They did.
And so now when I listen to anybody from New York outside of young M.A., because in actuality, young M.A. has placed herself as the sound of New York. She has kept the sound of New York, the old school sound of New York.
She really has.
And sounds new school while doing it.
Yep.
So that's why I like Young M.A.
Yeah, I like M.A.
Everybody else who is from that era sounds corny as shit. Still, like, I was so disappointed in the Cameron Purple Haze too.
Yeah.
So disappointed.
Yeah.
So disappointed.
I think sometimes, you know, when you are away from, if you're not consistently in the studio making music, right? Excuse me. It's hard to just come back with the same, like you're working off a mystique. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you jump back in it because you know it, you got it, you know the craft, that's your industry, you've been doing it for 25 years.
Right.
But when you haven't been doing it consistently every day because now, you know, you traveling, you probably chilling, you know what I'm saying? Like you doing other stuff, you got other endeavors, you probably, selling apparel and merchandise and all this other kind of stuff now, you know, doing movies, whatever.
Right.
And then when you hop back in there, it's like, I don't know if this is going to work. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Cameron still can rap. I ain't giving him that.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Right now, what the issue with New York rappers is like, they want to keep this New York sound so bad. They try so hard to find a New York sounding song that it takes away from it now.
Mm-hmm. Because they're trying to over New York it.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Now the beats, I'm like, why you choose this beat?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah,
so is that now you don't have a good music selection.
Right.
To me.
Well, you know what happened? New York dudes started trying to sound like they was from the South.
Yes.
And they ruined it because it started sounding poppy.
Right.
As you can tell, like, why is this dude from Jersey sounding like he from Atlanta? It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I've always said that New York niggas sound dope off of down south music and down south niggas sound dope off of New York music.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But what I mean by that is you still rapping your down south slang, whatever,
right?
Your style,
right,
over a New York beat. When 8Ball did it, every time he did it with Diddy, Bad Boy,
right,
that shit was beautiful,
right.
Anytime he rapped with Mace, anytime he rapped with like that No Way Out album.
Oh yeah.
That shit was dope.
Yeah.
Anytime when a New York artist comes and raps over a down south beat, great. But yeah. But when they try to just do it on their own, I'm like, dude,
it's not.
You need to stop it.
It's not. It's not.
All right, let me go ahead and get started before we just go off on a tangent without even having the intro.
Yeah, introducing the shows. Yeah.
Right. What's good? It was good. I am your host, Jason JWILLDOESTV, aka from the last podcast, Sir Raps a Lot. Yeah. You remember we like when it ended? Saran Wrap. Rap Saran. Rap Savrinos. So Saran Rap Sarans, however, AKAs. Sir Raps a Lot.
Sir Raps a Lot. Rap.
My old gamer tag I'm gonna throw in there, AKA King Joffy J. You know Joffy Joffer?
King Joffy Joffer.
So King Joffy J.
My son works.
And my other AKA Jayhawk.
Jayhawk.
And I got my guy Sam.
Drum roll.
You're slapping your knees.
I am slapping my knees, sir. This is
Sam
improv.
the Grizzle.
Improv.
The
Sam,
Grizzle. The
Ivan,
Great.
The Grizzle. Ivan the Great. That would be me. Ivan. Thank you. I promise I'm not off my meds.
This nigga here.
Man, what's good, man? What is going on, man?
Man, nothing much at all. Weekend was pretty cool. Didn't do much. Found out, when your kids are outgrowing you, I guess you can say. When they don't want you around.
Yep.
So my son says, "Hey, Dad, can you take me to a party?" I'm like, I'm thinking in my head, man, I don't feel like being around these kids or whatever like that. I'm thinking in my head this. I just want you to drop me off. I'm like,
what?
What do you mean?
It's gonna happen, brother.
I just want you to drop me off, Dad. You sure you don't want? How much money you need? I just want you to drop me off, Dad. Okay.
Man, hey, how old is he?
9.
Oh man. See, our son's the same age. My oldest, my stepson, You just wait till he hit 14, 15. Hey there, you got $10? I'm going out with my friend. Here, man. I see. I got a ride. Huh? No. Where you going? I'm just going to my friend's house. Oh, man, we're going to the movies, and I'll be back after a while. And that's it. What happened at school today? Our school's good. What happened at school today? Oh, nothing. Okay, I'm gonna ask you this again. What happened at school? Was school good? Oh, it was cool. We did work and came home. Oh, okay. You non-communicative mother. That's what you want to say, but you can't say it.
Now, you already know at that age what that's going on.
Yeah, I know it. I know it. Mm-hmm.
Dad, at this point in time, Dad, we are looked at as 5-0. I
ain't telling you nothing. Nah, I'm not telling you a word. Yep, you 5-0. I already know. You a narc. That's why they look at you. They look at you as narcs.
How you say it was?
At that time, well, shoot, 15 and above, like, especially his last year in high school, it was.
So he out of school now?
Yeah, he in college now.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
He's a freshman. Mm-hmm.
So you didn't already pass the years of the being in the bathroom too long?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And you go in there behind him and you don't smell shit nowhere.
Exactly. You like, but it's a garbage can full of tissue. Paper towels. Like,
see, you're a dad, so you already know what it is. You gotta be a dad to understand that.
Now, I'm not going through it yet, but I'm just waiting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Is either that or you get wise and start using towels.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then still, like if you're at home with your mom be like,
"Why are these hand towels in the clothes basket? Where they come from so fast?
Why are they so hard?
And dry.
What's up with these hard ass towels? Huh?
Somebody spilled cement on these. I think so, Mama. It was John came over here yesterday. He had some cement. I think he wasted some. That's what we wiped him up with.
Hey, the funny thing is, you don't realize how long you're in the bathroom. You don't realize how long you're in the bathroom and shit. Look, you're only in the bathroom 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes. Yeah,
max.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of a sudden you hear.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hello. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Someone's in here. I mean, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just using it.
Are you sure?
My stomach been hurt real bad all day.
You've been in there for 45 minutes.
Yeah, I know, but my stomach hurt so bad. Something I ate at school. Oh man, something I ate at school. I'll be out in a little while.
Okay.
You sure?
Right. I just want to make sure.
I'm fine. I'm good. We
don't smell anything down
good.
the hall.
No, it's okay. I drank a lot of water earlier.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. All right.
Is your phone in there with you? Huh?
Then when you come out, everybody looking at you like your mom and dad just staring at you like
nasty little worm.
And then you sitting there trying to be like
relaxed as hell.
Right. You all relaxed, all loose. Hands in your lap, man.
Yeah, I'm straight now. What y'all looking at?
Parents are looking at you like, "Are you okay, son?"
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yes, sir. I'm fine. Mm-hmm. Okay. Everything okay at school? Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Then when after they ask you, then they'll get up. You watching TV out cool. They're gonna wait until you forget. I ain't gonna say forget about it, but you're not thinking anything of that they're going into the bathroom now.
They checking the trash.
Now they're going in the bathroom like, what is this nigga doing? And then we do dumb shit like don't wash our hands. So the sink dry, the sink bowl dry. You like,
Wait a minute.
But it's a garbage can full of paper towels and tissue. Like, this nigga didn't wash his hands though. What is? Did he wipe the sink bowl with the paper towel? What is going on? Hey, You know how you want to catch a child real quick. Somebody caught me this way when I was in high school, and I wasn't even playing with myself then. This dude, he was like, hey. He's like, if you jack off, you're going to grow hair in between your fingers.
Yeah.
And immediately, I was like, oh, you jack off, nigga. Immediately, I looked at my hands and was like, oh my God, I'm getting hair in between my fingers. And I was like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Immediately, I looked at my hands. Immediately.
Oh my God.
That nigga every time he saw me in the hall, oh, that nigga jack off with that hand. I was like, man, dickhead ass nigga. No, I don't even jack off. Now you sound stupid.
Now you sound stupid.
I don't even jack off.
Yeah.
What nigga ain't jacking off? What young dude? What young boy is not jacking off?
Right. So
I sound dumb. Please believe me. Although I haven't started yet.
Now I might as well.
Right.
Because you got everybody.
I'm like, please believe me. I'm not doing no.
And then
it was embarrassing.
Everybody around you is like, they like, man,
I check off too.
Man, we're like,
what's wrong with
because you know what it was? It was like by the time we became seniors in high school, it was this argument, like, what's jacking off? Like, so is it bad? Man, you jack off. Man, you jack off. That was like, oh, if you do it yourself, that means you ain't getting none, right? Which was at that time was looked at as a bad thing, but as adults, we like, hey, that means I'm saving money and saving doctor trips.
Man,
the tides have turned, so I ain't got to deal with all that bullshit. I ain't got to deal with no lip. I ain't got to worry about catching nothing. I ain't got to worry about paying child support. I can just jack off. I'm good. Hey,
but we have been traumatized.
We have been traumatized.
Hey, baby, come jack me off.
Yeah.
I can't be doing it. I can't touch it because
if I touch it, I'm gay. That's right.
If I touch it, I might grow hair in between my knuckles. So, hey, baby, come jack me off.
What? You want
just touch it for me, baby.
So you want some hair to grow on my hands?
It don't affect you that way. Because it's mine. It's going to be my hair that grows on my hands.
Oh my God.
Man, nigga, we were traumatized in high school, my nigga. It was like, man.
Dude, like, we didn't want to be honest about nothing. I remember we was in class and it was I forgot who said this. I don't know if you remember it or not, but it was a teacher. He used to say, quit jerking around. He said, come on, guys, quit jerking around, right? And somebody said, no, man, we ain't jerking around. I got people to do that for me and got kicked out. I can't remember who said that.
Is that a shop class teacher?
I don't know. It may have been shop. It may have been. He was like, y'all quit jerking around. And somebody said, oh, no, we ain't jerking around, man. I got women to do that for me. He got kicked out of class. I cannot remember who said that. But that was the stigma around masturbation growing up. It was like, if you did it, oh, man, what's wrong with you, dog? You supposed to be getting something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then by the time we got ready to be grown, it's like, now, I mean,
but hold up,
everybody doing it. So what you ashamed for?
Not only that, but as you got grown, you realize that women want to watch you do it. You're like, what? I should have been practicing. What the fuck? I should have been practicing. Now I got these.
Now
I want to see you.
No, Jack. See me what? No, I can't. I don't do that. I'm sorry. I don't do it. What are you talking about? Yes, you do. You know you do. No, I don't. I can't. What?
I'm traumatized.
What? I don't do that.
Hair will grow between my knuckles. Nigga, just if you don't just
right, we can end this show right now. He's like, no, I can't. I can't do that to myself. Hey, look, then your dick be like, nigga, for real?
Right.
As many times as we've been down this road,
right.
Now you get shamed.
But it's like now you've been traumatized so much that you can only do it in the comfort of your home by yourself. If you have a watching party, it's like
that's not the same.
It's like your nigga got stage fright.
Yeah, like
No,
she's looking at me.
She always looks at you. Come on, man.
She's looking at me.
She always looks at you just from a different aspect. Just come on, man.
No, we're on the stage by ourselves.
By ourselves. She's got to get on here with us.
She's over there across the room.
No, she's got to come over here. No, she's not coming over this time. Come on, come on. Let's do this. Let's make it happen. Because guess what? If you do it this time, she's gonna get the next one for you. No, I can't.
Why is she looking so long?
What? I think
I'm just gonna go into hiding.
No, don't leave. No, come back.
I think I'm gonna go.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. This happens all the time.
What's wrong?
Give me a second.
And now she's over. What's going on? I don't know what's going on over there. What's wrong? And then they start talking to you like a little child. What's wrong with the little guy?
Are you okay? Do you need to take something? No, I need to take shit.
Right.
I'm okay. Everything fine. Just give me a minute.
Or if you talk to the hood chick, what bitch you been fucking on? So she got all the good dick, but I can't. You gonna give me Willie Lump. You gonna give me the Willie Limp dick, huh? Oh, okay. You just giving it away.
Oh my God.
So yeah.
Oh my God. Oh man. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Telling you, man,
you crazy, dog. You crazy, man. You are crazy, dog. You ain't lying.
We 20 minutes in with the foolishness.
Complete foolishness, dog. She like, so you must be out of gas, huh? So what you been doing?
Exactly. What you been doing?
Man, nothing. I'm just you done already used it today, huh? No, I ain't use it at all. What you talking about? Usually it don't be no problem. So obviously you ain't got no more juice. You gotta recharge, huh? What happened to your juice, huh? Nothing. Damn. It's crazy, man.
Everybody ain't used to performing in watch for all.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, this is an act that usually is done in the bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's done in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Do you know you could be, how should I say that? You could be in a great relationship.
Yes. Very much
married.
So.
You can be even married.
Very much so.
Your boyfriend or husband is going to the bathroom to jack off.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do it in my own room.
No.
I can't go in another room and do it because that just look weird as fuck. Like, nigga, why are you in the baby's room? Nigga, why you in the junk room?
You in the garage. Oh, shit. I was reorganizing the tool cabinet over here. I'll be in the house in just a minute. Okay, you been there for a while. Yeah, I had the ratchets and shit fell on the ground. I had to pick them up, put back in the cabinet.
And then it's like, so okay, then it's gonna be frowned upon because why you rubbing one out? I'm here.
Right. That's my job. You taking my job. What's wrong with me? Ain't nothing wrong with you.
Right.
It's just, this is between me and me.
Right. If all I will say is this: if only you knew the things that we jack to. Usually, it's nothing that you are willing to do. Dead serious. Like, okay. Like, can you imagine how many women will probably frown upon a nigga. They be like, "Hey, baby, slob on my slob on. Just want to be nasty."
Oh boy,
Ugh. I ain't gonna slob all on you. That's nasty.
Oh boy.
So guess what? Nigga go to YouPorn.
Yep.
X video, some sloppy deep throat, and it's what a nigga looking at. Ask your gal for a sloppy deep throat. See what's happening.
What?
Now,
right.
Let me say this
to the ones who do. Hello. Hi. Hello.
Oh my God. Oh my God. How did we start like this?
Be like Tupac. You are appreciated. You are appreciated.
No.
To go the extra length.
Oh man.
To go the extra length.
To keep me from my bathroom time.
Yes.
You want to keep me out of the bathroom? Yes. These are the things that you need to do. Oh my God. Oh man. What a way to start the podcast.
Yes. But again, this is trying to understand what your man likes.
Yep.
This is your nigga that you chose to be with. So whatever nasty fetish is,
correct.
Either let him entertain himself via porn in the bathroom, or entertain it live and in person.
Correct.
9 times out of 10, they're gonna let him go to the bathroom.
Yep. Pretty much.
That's sad to say.
It's a pretty easy.
That's sad to say. That's sad to say. And while I'm sure, while I'm saying this, the female listeners are, well, he need to be eating this cat too.
I don't think that's a problem these days.
Right, because niggas eating groceries.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think that's a problem these days. I don't even think that's nothing for a dude to brag about anymore. It used to be, if you remember, so with that late 90s, right?
I put like this. It used to be we didn't eat the box because there were certain odors that might come, whatever. Niggas is eating the booty like groceries.
Yeah. So here we are. We have this timeline, right? So we're millennials. We just on the cusp of millennial and X generation, I believe, almost or whatever. It's kind of right. We're right there. So our generation, if you come up, high school.
What? Our generation needs to be called the in-betweeners.
We really do. Because we're right in between millennial,
right
X,
before everything
else changes, right? So at that particular time, we're talking about norms, right? Societal, cultural norms. So in particular, Black guys, if you had to be a different type of Black dude to talk about, you performed fellatio. Is that the correct term? I want to make sure I'm not saying the wrong one.
Fellatio head.
Yeah. Whatever. Okay. So that on a woman, right? It was like a hidden, like you did it.
Are you talking about on a woman?
Yeah.
On a woman is cunnilingus.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. There we go. It's opposite. On a man, it's fellatio.
Or
correct.
Face.
Yeah. Right. So then, of course, and it was likewise for women.
Right.
A lot of women, they was like, I don't suck no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then you get to college years and you find out who really did what.
Those be the ones that you want. The ones that I don't be giving no head.
Because there you go.
You.
So
you are perfect.
Yeah. You find out that all that goes out the door. So then, you had your group of freaky dudes, like they pride themselves on that. So that's who I saw a lot of women gravitated towards because they did stuff the other dudes didn't do. You know what I'm saying? And they would get mad at guys for gravitating towards the girls that did stuff that the other girls didn't do. I mean, let's be honest.
Of course we did.
And then the girls that did stuff that some of the other girls didn't do or lied and said they didn't do, they was labeled as, them some freak hoes. They some freaks. They some hot freak. Okay, but
what's wrong with that?
I'm doing the same thing to you that you say she a freak for doing it to the man, but the man doing it to you and he ain't a freak.
You know what's always funny?
I don't understand.
You know what's always funny with that? Like those same women who be like, "Oh, she a freak, she a junt. I don't know why y'all like that." But after they say that, they dress and emulate that same woman or girl who they talking down upon.
Yep.
Oh, she wearing these tight clothes. She wearing this, got her booty out, blah, blah, blah. 2 weeks later, you'll see that same chick with her booty out. So what is it that you are you mad because she's taking attention away from you? Or you're mad because she's doing it before you?
Or what because there's always a compare.
Or she look better than you doing it.
That's always a compare and a contrast, right? Because a lot of times, you know, it could be a woman, it could be a guy. We'll compare ourselves to what somebody else is doing. Right?
Right.
Not the people who I think get the best out of life are the people who they may glance at what others are doing and then they're right back on, oh, I'm doing my thing. And whoever attracted to me and what I'm doing, that's who I'm rocking with. Right? But a lot of times, and I've seen this all the time, you hear that phrase, oh, hoes winning. And somebody, you know, hoes are winning.
They are.
And you say to yourself, like, well, I get the phrase. Now I get the negative undertone, but I also get the overtone of what's being advertised, right?
Man, I have said on a number of occasions through the years, women scoff at me when I say this, and I think it's because of how they look at it. But I tell them all the time, all men want hoes. I put it like this: men like hoes. No matter how you put it, once a nigga becomes single, he gravitates towards that. But the thing of it is it's not really the hoe that
as far as
it's not
like,
that we're gravitating towards. It's the freeness that she has.
Right.
Where if I ask you to do something, or if I want you to do something, it's not the I ain't gonna. She be like, okay, my king,
right? Or she does it without even asking.
Right, she does it without even asking, whatever like that. So it's that whole thing. It's the no holds barred when it's coming to pleasing your man, or no holds barred where it's. And you hear these instances about what if he's small or whatever like that. Hey, you chose.
Yeah, you chose
this nigga.
You chose him.
So if he's small,
whatever comes with the package, when you unwrap it, whatever's in there is what you get.
So either you fuck with it, or you leave it alone,
or you don't.
So if you leave it alone, don't still be in a relationship with the nigga and leave it alone.
Because that never works out. That never works out.
Right. Leave it alone and go find something else that you like.
It's funny.
Or entertain the peen that you have until you find another job.
So here's the thing, right?
I'll be right back.
So there's and to his point, right? You get satisfied. Well, you can say what satisfies you. What do you like? What's your flavor? Whatever the case may be, whatever you choose, that's what you are going to get. Like, I think is real simple. The choice you make, the type of person you decide that you are attracted to, excuse me, whatever the case is, like, that's what you're going to get. It's not like there's some serendipitous experience that takes place once you unwrap the gift or unwrap the package and you're going to just be blown away. That rarely ever happens.
Did you just say serendipitous?
Yes, I said serendipitous. Thank you very much. I've been reading my dictionary this past week, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Serendipity face ass
nigga. So there's an understanding that goes along with how we view, I think, even sexuality as far as what we're attracted to. Because let me say this. So this has been on my bird for the last month or so. Human beings are sexual creatures. Let's get that understood. It does not matter what race, religion, culture, creed, whatever it is, human beings are sexual creatures. All right? It's a matter of the choice and the way that you choose to engage in your own sexuality, okay? Based on your personal attraction, okay? What we're talking about now, men versus women, women versus men, so forth, right? The understanding is when women see other women and they say, oh, she's dressed like a blank, or oh, she's dressed like this, or oh, she's dressed like that. I think women in general, from what I've seen and being around women and have been married and have sisters and a mama and all this kind of stuff, most women want to look a certain way when they come out of the house, right? They want to look good, right? I think we touched on this a while back. Are they dressing that? Here's another question. Are they dressing that way to get a certain man's or a certain type of man's attention? Or are they dressing that way for themselves?
Man, I'm going to say something that's kind of going to be kind of shocking. Women just want to, I ain't going to say just want to. Women want to fuck just like we want to.
True. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, but I don't think that a lot of us understood that. They don't
put it out there like we do.
Like we do. Right.
Men are more vocal about it.
Right. Right. Because men are more visual. Men are more visual creatures. Women are more emotional.
But since we are visual,
right?
Guess who's dressing visual?
Exactly. Exactly. So it's like it's puzzle piece meets puzzle piece. You know what I'm saying?
And depending on what you say,
and how you say it, exactly. There it is. Excuse me.
You might get it. You might get it that night.
Correct.
Depending on what you say. Or you might get it 3 weeks later.
3 weeks later. Maybe 3 months later.
Right.
Maybe wedding night. But you're going to get it.
Maybe wedding night.
Yep. Ain't that something? It's such a vastly excuse me, it's such a vastly different, like it's so vastly different when it comes to who men choose and who women choose rather. Because one guy or a couple of guys they come across can be guys that they just want to bang with, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this other guy comes along and this is the guy she wants to do life with. That may or may not have the same banging skills as the other guys.
Which I understand why the whole rule, no sex before marriage.
There it is.
I understand it, my nigga.
I understand it now, dog. I got to fist bump you on that one. You have nothing. It's a blank slate. You have nothing to compare to.
You have nothing to compare to.
And this ain't even on a religious tip.
Right. It's not.
I understand why even in religion it says it, because there's a great wisdom behind that.
Because I put it like this. It's like the Adam and Eve knowing good from bad. So it's like,
how do you know what bad is if you've never experienced it?
Exactly.
Why do you need to know?
How do you know what the best is?
If you've never had any of it.
But if you didn't had a junk before and she rocked your world and you get married and you like, wah, 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 wah.
There it is.
And then you're like, what the fuck?
Or the one you get with and get married to is so off the wall and you didn't know it.
And she's still fucking falling. Like, my God, bitch. You fucked the Reverend. The Reverend.
Then you saying to yourself like, damn, I know if she did this to me, I wonder who else she did this to.
Now you mad at every nigga before you.
You mad at niggas you don't even know. Every nigga you see, you like, damn,
dude,
did he get some of this?
I still get heat from dudes that I know who may have married somebody that I'm like,
bro,
God, I didn't even know you then, man. Why are you mad at me?
That was 15 years ago.
You should be thanking me.
It was 15 years ago.
Because what she's doing now was worthy of getting married.
And you're the lucky guy who gets it forever now.
You're the lucky recipient.
Here we go. Here we go.
Of the teachings of the Grandmaster Jay.
Hey, as long as she's still not going back over Jay's house every now and then.
Exactly. As long as she ain't doing that.
As long as she ain't doing that, we all good.
I taught her well. You know what? No, I shouldn't say that.
No, say it.
Niggas might be coming for me after I say that.
In the middle of the podcast.
Fuck you mean you taught her well.
Hey, it's a J.Will does it in there. Y'all record. I got my wife in this car.
Blue Jay Studios has now moved.
Now in a secret location in the heart of Mississippi. Man, it's an interesting thing, man. Like sex can bring you closer to a person, and it can drive you away from a person. You know what I'm saying? Very much so. Yeah. You said something that it hit on. Like, yeah, I see why they used to say, don't do it till you get married, because you ain't got nothing to compare it to. It's the best you ever had, because it's the only you ever had.
Right.
And then now you satisfied with that forever.
Right.
You're satisfied with that forever. Now you got to show me how to do this thing, man. This is a contraption, a little something that was built for us here. My cohort is just showing me how to use it.
Just pull.
Okay. But you feel what I'm saying, though, man?
Yeah. I understand totally. When you have, if you have sex before marriage, you're going to go through once you have it the first time, you're going to go through your trials and tribulations as far as now, if you're not married, you're going to go through the issue of y'all breaking up.
Mm-hmm.
Now when you break up, you okay over there, sir?
I'm good, sir.
Now when you break up, now you're finding another partner that you have to go through the rigmarole through.
Yep. Same process.
Then you find out, okay, this looks like it might be a good replacement.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all break up.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to find another replacement.
You're going through the cycle.
And then now this replacement ain't hitting on shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now you're like, do I stay in this relationship? Do I continue on?
Because it becomes a big part of it.
And then women lie to themselves by like, it ain't all about sex. Okay, all right. Hey, you know what? What I have noticed, is that during the times when I have been single, even when I've been in a relationship, and women have been in relationships, and they were like, it ain't all about sex. Them same women who say it ain't all about sex, are fucking off.
Yep.
Or have fucked off. So if it ain't about sex, how are you fucking off? I don't be understanding that.
That's a smoke screen.
I don't be understanding like, it ain't about that. It ain't about this. Okay.
What that is.
Why his dick in your hand then?
What they saying is that it's not about what you don't know about as far as sex is concerned, right? When it's not about it, it should always be about sex. The reason why I say it should always be about sex is a healthy sex life is an important part of a relationship.
What women don't know is, how should I say this?
Yeah.
It's a love language.
It very much so is.
But how they look at sex and how men look at sex is different. Sex for men is a love language. I don't think it's not a love language for women. Well, not all women. Some women do. How should I say? Express themselves through sex. Men, we express ourselves through sex. Yeah, emotionally, especially emotionally.
Yeah, because
we get our angers out, we get our love out, we get all of that.
It's a release for us.
Yes,
yeah, it's a release for us.
Women, their release is just talking about their emotion. Like, oh my God,
right,
shit,
right.
And usually it be some emotional shit that we don't care about.
Yeah,
you're like, what? You care about this?
Or we just don't even understand, like, because
they care about something that don't make sense at all sometimes. So
I think so going back to, because we're on a good little stretch here. Going back to we talked about when we say hoes and who's not a hoe, right? Because I thought about when we was growing up and guys would say, "Oh, so and so is a hoe," but how would you know she won? Man, she going, man. She do this, she do that. How would you know?
Dude, my first year there at Wooddale, I went through a situation. You remember?
I mean,
you remember?
Yeah.
Puffs?
Yeah.
So my first year, I went through that. A nigga was like, man, why you going with that junk? She going.
Yeah.
Thanks for telling me.
Right.
I'm all in now, bro.
Right.
You let me. Man, okay. Oh, man, she did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I put like this. A real nigga gonna look at it and be like, thanks for the information, bro.
Mm-hmm.
A weak-minded nigga be like, oh, for real? You done hit that jump, man?
Yep.
Man, I ain't even gonna mess with that.
Yep.
Nigga,
while he keep going over there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
How I look at that, that's a good food report.
Mm-hmm.
If you go, I'm a foodie. If you go to tell me about something that, okay, if a nigga like junts, if a nigga like a chick that's going, and you're telling me, man, she going, man, she this, that, and
you're advertising.
Exactly. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
You put out the grunt work of having to figure out if she's going or not.
That's why you don't talk to your boys about your bedroom. And ladies, you don't talk to your friends about going in your bedroom. Because that intrigues them. Because when they see that person, they're like, oh, he do all that. I wonder how he look. Man, she do all, ooh, man, she do got a big.
That's how your friend messed up.
Who you talking about? Who you talking about? Look at this man right here dropping some uncut gems over the airwaves here.
Hey!
Well,
it is an uncut gem.
Mm-hmm.
That's how.
Mm-hmm.
That's how she messed up.
Uh-huh. Yep.
How should I say it? Pillow talking to another chick.
Yep.
Then the other chick saying,
I need to test that out. I've been watching them already because I'm looking at what she got and I see she happen. I see how they interact. And you know what, man? He is a good dude. Like, he do his thing. Like, oh, now I wonder what else he do good. Since he do this, I see.
And she already confirms that portion of it. He working with, girl, he doing this, he doing that. Really?
Uh-huh.
Really now?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So
I'm just going to wait till you fuck up.
Here we go. Okay. I ain't got to say nothing else.
And guess what? That person will know when you fuck up because now you're calling her, girl, I done fucked up. I done so-and-so. Said girl now calls, hey, Jason, what you doing? I heard Uncut Gems is fucking up.
Yeah. Yep.
You feel like some company? I don't care, man.
Oh, look.
And you being naive, man, I don't really care.
You saying to yourself, oh, we all cool anyway. Like, we all friends. That's her friend. We cool guy. We need to talk about your girl. Oh, for real? When? Can I come over there? Yeah, man, come on, man. You straight, man. I'm watching the game.
Then it was like, I knew it wasn't gonna work. She be telling all of your business. You like,
you sitting there like,
what do you mean telling all of my business?
Right.
And then she just go down the line of all the business. She like, word? You know what? Come over here and suck my dick.
This man.
No.
This man
does not happen this way. It does. This is all shits and giggles. Now, for some, it does happen that way.
Oh boy, but this is
no.
It does not happen. It doesn't happen that way. America, it does not happen. Don't believe it. Maybe it does every now and then. Don't pillow talk, man. Keep your business to yourself. You know what I'm saying? I mean that shit. keep your business to yourself. Don't talk about your household. Don't talk about your bedroom. Don't talk about what's going. Like, man, keep your business to, unless it's somebody that you trust and you're venting to them and they're, either listening or giving you advice because of your trustworthy relationship. Don't put your business in the street because don't nobody care. Like a lot of time people do it for attention. They want attention, they want support. Okay, I get it. But don't take your intimate stuff and put it out there. Because guess what? Somebody's gonna try to find out a little bit more about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen that happen.
To see if you just bullshitting or you just ain't appreciating something.
Just ain't appreciate something. Or
and then it'd be like,
or you looking vulnerable.
This girl just
or you look vulnerable.
Right.
Let me see how I can slide up in there then. You know what I'm saying?
Now while we talking about this, it's something just came up in my head, which is, have you ever found it funny that like you'll see your ex on social media, and then you'll see like another one of your exes that your ex hated.
Yes,
but they're on a post together, all chummy.
That's
buddy.
That's
Hey sis, hey.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on? Some years ago, you hated each other.
Y'all were literally trying to kill each other on 240 one day. Like,
I can't stand that bitch.
Yeah, like I don't know why you all have never met.
And now they're all. They all on posts.
Hey
friends.
Girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl. That fake ass hey girl shit. I can't stand that shit, man.
I was like, man, this is hilarious.
Yeah, it's comical.
I trust and believe. Well, nigga, I said, hey, I ain't gonna be on no. Hey man, what's good, bro? Like,
let me say this.
No, there should not be any what's good, bro.
Let me say this. Once, and this is like I don't know too many, lame-os, but I know a couple of them, but.
You know a few, sir.
Yeah, I know a few. Yeah, I know a few because you know them too. So, you
know what's weird?
What?
Some people who I thought were lame-os back in the day,
really weren't lame-os.
Right?
Yeah.
Some real niggas. Real nigga shit.
They was
you
real
like,
niggas. Yeah.
You know what? My bad for hating on you, my nigga.
Exactly.
Hey, you know what?
We should have talked about this a long time ago. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep. I know a couple like that. That man, I don't know. I'm not even finna get into it, but I just think, man, it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between real dudes and like ladies when you looking at a guy, like seeing what he really all about. You know what I mean? It may not even just be, you may be turned on by him, whatever. It might not just be a sexual thing, but you can tell the difference. Most, excuse me. Somebody asked me a question, said, like, when it comes to like the real men and then the whatever's, like the fakes, whatever's, why women don't be able to choose the difference between the two? And I said, my answer was, I was like, yeah, they can. I said, but there's a reason why they choose the lame-o.
It's the safe decision.
It's the safe decision, and they can manipulate and control in any way they want to.
But trust and believe they're not happy.
Yeah, not at all.
Not with the lame-o.
No, because there's no real balance. He's only supplying certain needs. He may be paying for something, or he may do certain stuff that the other dude won't do, or something, or whatever the case is. But they're not happy because they just pacifying him. You know what I'm saying? So we were talking about sex, right? There are some people that satisfy, like they know, oh, he's stupid, super attracted to me, right? So he's gonna do pretty much whatever I ask him to do, whether it be in the bedroom or at the ATM, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I can get him to do whatever I need him to do, or at least I think I can. For him, it's like an upgrade. Like, oh man, she's so fine, right? Man, she fine. Or man, she got a good job. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I just been in love with her my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Them type of dudes, right? She taking advantage of him. He thinking he finna get something out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or it's vice versa. She thinks that she's getting something out of it, but he's really taking advantage of her. Because he knows she need her for other stuff outside of just the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of times I see people get hooked up into is like they be all, on the sex thing or whatever, but it really be something else that be behind it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to a real dude, truth be told, we can date a woman and not have sex with her. Don't give me that look. Think about it for a second. Think about it for a second. It
just depends. Now,
go ahead.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes and no. It depends. It depends.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on why you're holding out. I guess.
Gotcha. It's got to be an understanding there.
Right. Because now, if you understand, like, okay, like say for instance, she's celibate or something like that. You can respect it and you can choose to be like, all right, I don't think I can handle this. I can keep on moving, or you can entertain it.
Right.
So yeah, you can. Right. Even women can do it too.
Yeah, I've seen it happen.
But the longer that you do it, the more, if you have had sex before,
yeah,
the longer you are in the relationship, you're gonna want to.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Because it's like, man, because then at this point you really, it's you understand valuing the whole person. And you get, and that's the other thing, you get to see if you really like that person or not.
Right.
Now, my nigga, trust and believe. I went through this phase, and every female that I tried, that I was talking to or dating, they would not allow me to go through this period without having sex with them. It was almost, it's like, so I'll be like, hey, I'm really not looking for a relationship. I'm cool with just being friends or whatever like that. And they be like, whatever, that you just trying to fuck, whatever. Like, we ain't even gotta have sex.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get to know you, whatever. Whatever, that you trying to speak game. No, this is real shit. This is real shit. And I go through the whole I even went to a point where I tried to bag it up by any time if I went out with a female, with the female that I was talking to, we went out with other friends.
Yeah, with a group. Right.
With a group. And then I would leave and go home. The more and more this happens, they're putting you in a situation to get the box.
It's just a matter of time.
No, I'm telling you. They will respect your decision by not wanting to have sex, but more and more they are putting you in a situation to have sex with them.
Yeah, so you gonna have to. It's either gonna be like, don't
you? Hey, we gonna having some friends over at my house. You want to come over? Okay, yeah, sure. We can come over. Then when you come over there, oh, you're just early. Then an hour later, man, I hate these hoes. They don't never come over when I want them to come over. Now it's just y'all two.
Yep.
Now you're in a situation where it's just y'all two.
And you watching Love Jones, and y'all laughing. Girl, you crazy. Boy, you crazy. Girl, you crazy. Girl, you crazy. You better stop hitting on me like that. What's wrong with you?
It's getting late. I think I'm gonna go. You can spend the night if you want to.
I got an extra comforter for you, and you can lay on the couch. Oh, okay, cool.
Right.
Then she come walk through there at 12 o'clock with a two-piece on.
Half of nothing on. Don't you want to come into bed? That couch is kind of hard.
Where you go? I'm already in. Man, turn to a spirit in it. Walking through walls and some more shit.
but I'm just saying, it's like situations that I have been in, and then a lot of times while we're speaking on the sex and everything like that, a lot of times women be mad, but they really should be mad at themselves because you're putting yourself in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
And when if a nigga has already told you, I ain't looking for a relationship.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to have sex. This, that, and other. I just want to be friends and see what it is.
If
I ain't trying to rush nothing.
Yeah, if it turns into something,
now
cool. If not, same way.
I don't understand why, but as soon as she has sex,
oh man.
Now she want to really.
Y'all go together.
Y'all go together.
Y'all go together. Y'all go together.
Now it's a relationship.
Y'all go.
Soon as she has sex, the next day, if she see another bitch in your face,
boy,
if she ain't came up to you, it's a text message. Why they bitch in your face?
It's on and popping.
Why she in your face? Tell the bitch to leave.
Nah,
hey, I'm finna get ready to come over there. Jason, I'm for real. Dead ass. I emojis. I emojis.
You looking at the phone, you nervous. Phone keep buzzing. You reaching. You like, I better answer this. I'm sorry. Just give me 1 second, please. I'll be back.
Now you look at your phone. It's 300 angry faces. 300 angry faces. You like, dude, what the hell? Now you look crazy because now you tell her, I told you I ain't really want to relate. I was like, that's what it is. You just gonna have sex with me and just Word?
Oh. So that's just all you wanted. That's all you wanted.
Let's be real. You just wanted that anyway. I'm like, nigga, I told you I did not. Now, mind you, any nigga probably would, because
obviously you're attractive.
Right.
I mean, I'm just being honest.
I'm not saying that I ain't attracted to you, but I ain't trying to make it based off of this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, here we are.
Yep. Here we are. And now we go together.
Exactly. We didn't discuss nothing before and after sex. Now all of a sudden, just because some bitch came, hi JayZ, or some chick who probably like you too anyway, don't know your situation, wasn't informed that you just had sex last night with someone. Hey Jason, hi, you looking kind of good.
And you standing there, your eyes booked because you like, man, me and her just got out last night. She finna say something.
Or you're oblivious and be like, oh yeah, she ain't gonna think nothing of it because she know what it is.
Exactly. And you be like, yeah, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Zzz. What you doing? What I'm doing? Stand over and talking.
Why you in this bitch face?
No, it's
this bitch is in my face.
Hold on. First of all, it's y'all must know each other. Maybe
outside of today,
maybe. I mean, no.
I just met her today.
What you're saying is obviously you have had to know her for a while because I know you ain't meeting nobody new while you standing there, and I'm here. That's what they're thinking about. So, you meeting somebody else? Ain't nobody else for you to meet. You done met me. That's what they think.
That's what it is. You know what?
That's what it is.
You know what it is?
That's what it is.
When you tell them that you're not looking for a relationship, you're not looking to, I ain't gonna really say settle down, but you're not looking for a relationship and you're really not trying to have sex to interfere with anything.
To cloud your judgment as well.
In her mind, he ain't had this pussy
yet. Okay. It's time for me to go.
In her mind,
let me just grab.
He just ain't had this box yet. I'm going to change his mind. When your mind ain't changed, though, it's like, And my nigga, I have gone through disclaimers and said this, like, sweetheart, you ain't going to change my mind. The only person who's going to change my mind is Jason.
Yep.
Your box ain't going to change my mind. Your head ain't going to change my mind. None of that. Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm good with that. Okay, cool. You sure? I'm letting you know before you get yourself. It's like the little disclaimer on the cigarette box. And then get mad you got lung cancer.
That's what I'm saying. There we go. There we go.
Now, mind you, if through this process, and I do end up like, I'm gonna let you know, hey, you know what? I'm feeling you. We can move forward. Blah 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 blah. But if not, if I ain't brought this conversation up,
hey, if I ain't brought it up, that means I ain't brought it up. Like for real.
And if another job position comes along or something like this, it was fun.
Oh man!
And what's crazy is women can do you like that, and they'll be like, and expect you to move on just fine.
Man, like ain't
but
nothing
when
happened.
You do them like that, it be like, nigga, you got like fucked up. Who you think you doing this to?
Hey,
man.
You know the interesting thing about, man, now there are some dudes though. So let's talk about, well, what we got, because we've been on for a minute, man. What else we got, man? We've been on this roll for a minute though.
Yeah, and it was on the road just on some bullshit.
Yeah, it really was, and it turned into a hell of a dialogue. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I'm trying to look to see what did.
So while you looking though, so earlier we were talking, so we just kind of changed lanes a little bit. We just gonna, you know, man, we're gonna take the
yeah, we're gonna take a breather.
Yeah, we're gonna take a breather. And we're just gonna switch lanes in the caddy right quick, you know what I'm saying? In the Escalade. So in the 2020 Escalade.
I don't know, man. A lot of my topics are already on some of this shit.
Oh, real? All right, so
I don't know, because I have on here, one of my topics was, are women toxic?
Oh, man. Did we not cover that?
Oh, damn. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to wait on that one. But yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's like 3 episodes in one right there. Sorry, ladies.
The funny thing about it, I don't believe that they think that they are.
Oh, they really don't. And they some of the most toxic people ever.
But I heard somebody say a few days ago.
Get mad at me, ladies. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I heard somebody say this a few days ago.
Because y'all know.
In order for you to point it out, it takes one to know.
Wow. Hello.
In order to be aware of it,
hello.
You have to be doing it yourself. Or
is it truth you're looking for?
Like a thief is aware of a thief when they enter the room.
That's how you catch criminals, by using other criminals. That's why a lot of police go undercover. Right. I don't know. Maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Or the undercover officers used to be criminals.
Yeah. Like, I just don't get it, man. Like, because somebody says, "Oh, you a hoe." Okay, I'm a hoe, but
how do you know?
How do you know? And who would I go hoe with? Right? Women ain't even like that. Women ain't like that. Well, who are men cheating with?
Dude,
I'm not sure.
That whole terminology be like, all men are dogs and all men do is cheat. Men are cheating with someone.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And since there are more women on the earth than men, who's cheating more?
I need to put some glasses on after I heard that. I use this paper towel.
Who's cheating more, really?
I'm just going to be quiet.
Because while you're looking at, maybe you might be looking at your boyfriend and he probably cheating on you with maybe another chick. We'll say 2 other chicks.
Yeah, let's say 2.
We'll just say 2 other chicks.
We'll say 2.
So he's cheating. So 3 women. You're looking at it like, oh my, all men does this, all men. But you gotta think about it. All right, so you might be the only single bystander in this equation by not cheating. Mm-hmm. But the woman that he's cheating with, has a boyfriend or a husband, and the other woman that he's cheating with has a boyfriend or a husband, or she might have 2 boyfriends. You see what I'm saying?
That's why shit dangerous out here, man.
Right. So
motherfuckers still don't get that though. They don't understand.
He might be seeing 2 women, but these 2 women are seeing somebody.
And then, I'm gonna go somewhere, but I'm gonna come right back. I ain't gonna stay there. But the spiritual metaphysical aspects of sexual intercourse, when done in the wrong methods, couple here, couple there, this cheater here, that person there, you're taking on the sexual energy of all those people. And then you go back and you wonder why 3 months later, you can't remember how to lock your front door because you're full of all this other energy around. And some people give off an angry sexual energy. Somebody gives off a passionate sexual energy. Somebody gives off a toxic, I was abused as a kid sexual energy. Depression, and they're trying to relieve themselves of that through the act. And you take on their anxiety, depression,
wondering
PTSD,
why you're depressed.
Wondering why you depressed, and you have no reason to be, because you've taken on all that energy. But I'm gonna come back home. So go ahead. What were you saying?
Especially if you're doing it without a condom.
Especially, if you're doing it skin to skin.
Once I start understanding the energies and vibes and stuff like that, like real talk, I used to date this chick. I used to date this chick for a very long time, and I never understood why she acted so bipolar. But after understanding energies and vibrations and stuff like that, and and coupling that with her cheating, I'm like, that explains a lot.
That explains a lot.
She was fucking out the frame here and there. She's taking on all of these niggas' vibes.
And that's why you have a lot of women who carry the character traits, not mannerisms and whatever, but the character traits of bad men. These women who have slept with all these different types of dudes, they pick up those same character traits. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what happens. You dealing with a dude, right? He married or he got a girl or whatever. And I'm not casting blame on anybody because everybody's done they messed up stuff. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Is it true?
But what I'm saying is somebody who habitually knows, right? Who's habitually doing wrong. Not, oh, I messed up one time down here. I messed up. No, habitually, this is what this person engages is, right? Of sexual relations outside of his household or her household. It's a normal thing that they do. Then you have this other person who comes into the equation who can be single or they got somebody, right? And instead of focusing on how to fix the problem at home, you seek outside, right? And then you find out you're picking up they problems and issues. And this person over here, he ain't told you, but he hitting the chick at work. And her boyfriend, you understand what I'm saying? Like her, she got a boyfriend. And he a thug and he this and he what? You feel what I'm saying? So she coming to you, putting her head on your shoulder, you big papa. Now you taking on her stuff and whatever stuff happened to her dude, and then you taking it back home to your wife. So we're not talking about sexually transmitted diseases. That's another issue in itself. We're talking about spiritually transmitted diseases. You know what I'm saying?
The CDC has just changed it. They don't recognize it is not a disease, it's an infection.
Wow. STIs.
Right. I was like, after y'all sat up there and criticized and chopped up Dr. CB by telling everybody, he was going around telling everybody, there's no such thing as disease. It's an infection within your body. You get rid of infection, you get rid of said disease. Now the CDC is, there's no such thing as disease. It's an infection and you have to cure the infection. Ain't that some shit?
And infections usually develop from a heavier amount of mucus. I remember him saying that. Get the mucus out your body. Have an alkaline diet.
But back to what we were saying.
Yes, sir.
Back to what
you
we
got
were
to do it
saying
to your spirit too. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
So you take on all that energy, man. And as much as we love to do it, engage in it, you still got to be selective, brother.
That's why
you got to be selective. Because you'll lose yourself out here.
I might get in trouble for saying this. But fellas, that's why you should only just have one other side.
Hey, I'm not going to disagree with you.
One other. Just one. One extra.
Did you say one extra? You said one extra, which means an additional. In addition to, rather.
Just one and one.
Oh, so one man, one woman, one woman, one man. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Well, I don't get. Say it one more time.
One extra.
Oh, okay. One extra, not two or three.
No.
Okay.
Not two or three.
Just one.
Just one.
Okay. All right.
Just one.
So does that bode the same for ladies?
If they choose. But a lot of time, the only reason why women all the time want to throw this up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if he can have an extra girl, then she should be able to have an extra. Okay, cool. If she can handle that, 9 times out of 10, women throw that up. They can't handle.
They can't handle that.
That
it's too much of an emotional baggage.
Exactly.
Because they're tied into that guy. Like they tied into that dude. Like they don't just get a box. A lot of times women, when they get to a certain space or age, I think a lot of times, even if they are cheating or whatever, they're cheating with a dude that they actually got feelings for.
Yes.
In some way.
Yes.
Like it may happen, especially if it happens several times, right? Yes. And it may be like this one night thing. She messing with the younger dude at work or whatever, and it happened. She may be like cool after that, or she may be taking him lunch to work in next week,
right?
Because she actually like him,
right?
You know what I'm saying? It's something that he does that she likes.
Now, mind you, there are some guys the
same way.
But all I'm saying is, if both parties are able to, 9 times out of 10, though,
it's not. They're not.
It's going to be once. It's going to be on one side.
Yeah, because guys can get heavily emotionally involved.
And the only reason why I say that is because usually, sometimes, how should I say, with men, that's an outlet usually.
Yeah.
So it's not even really viewed as kind of like an emotional thing.
Right. Yeah, it's just an outlet.
It's like going bowling. It's like going.
Yeah. It's almost like recreation.
Yes.
It's pretty much, if I could use that without being about crass, but it's kind of recreation for guys. Yeah.
And sometimes, depending on the person, whoever the side is, it's like having a best friend outside of your friend.
Yeah. And yeah.
Because I put it like this, all of my male friends, I don't tell them every thing.
Right. Exactly.
So even some of my best friends, they might know all of some of them might know 70%.
Right.
The other male friend know the other 30.
Yeah. Because really, you got to know who can handle what type of information. You know what I'm saying? Because Because different people are in your life because they're able to handle different aspects of you. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's funny like that, though. It's funny like that.
Damn.
What?
My mind just went blank.
I wonder why.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Good medicine.
I mean, hey, man, look, everybody has to take care of their bodies and their minds. So, you know what I mean? What we looking at on time? Oh.
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
So let me ask this question, man. This is something that I laughed at the other day. I heard a conversation about, like dudes referring to themselves saying they got big dick, right?
Okay.
And I said to myself, I'm thinking, like, how many dudes with shrimp penises have 12 kids? You get what I'm saying? Let's just think about it. Like, everybody talk big shit. Man, my dick big as hell. Oh, a girl, I got a big dick. Like that. And then you got all the little penis dudes out here with kids. So is that really what it was all about in the first place? Like, the thing I'm saying is, why are like grown men talking about penis size now? Like, what is that about? I thought that was like a teenage conversation. You get what I'm saying? As far as male ego and confidence, like, oh, I got, like.
I guess the only reason I can't say I guess because I don't have them type of conversations.
Yeah, I don't either. But I've seen it.
From my knowledge, I mean, from female friends that I'm aware of, any guy who ever said that usually ain't working with anything. Yeah. But if you're saying they're the ones that have all the kids, is that what you're saying?
No. I'm saying that what happens is you got grown men still talking about penis size. Like, why are you talking about penis size? You're a grown man. You understand what I'm saying?
Probably because the girls keep telling them that they ain't working.
Maybe that's what it is. That's the only guess that I will have. Because have you ever heard a woman talk about coochie size?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Though
got to be more careful.
The women who pussy shame other women.
Oh, wow. Man, that's a heck of a phrase.
Because they be like, how should I say it? Like me, I love an Arby's sandwich.
Oh, really?
Yes. I love an Arby's sandwich.
Man.
So
I'm more of a
I like seeing the meat hanging out. I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah. But another woman like that, she got all them loose lips. She been all everywhere. That ain't what that mean. No. It's just like a nigga who got an endowment.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like her endowment.
Yeah.
But those women who are talking about that ain't working with nothing.
I'm laughing, man, because it's funny. This is a really funny conversation.
But this is what I'm saying. But again, it goes back to
man. Oh, you got this.
That topic. Man. Are women toxic?
Yeah. Women they have to be toxic. They're human beings.
But how can they say men are toxic then?
No, see, that's my thing, right? So this is my theory. So,
because okay.
What? Go ahead.
Because okay, I say, like, perfect example. Like, I watched the Joe Budden podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Women will get mad about what they're talking about on a male podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Now, mind you, okay, this is a woman's peek into what men talk about amongst men.
Okay.
But while you're sneaking in a peek and view,
mm-hmm.
you want the men to be PC about the subject in the conversation.
You can't. That's because by nature, I don't think we're PC, especially around each other. We're never PC.
But we'll toxic shame men by saying y'all are toxic by talking like that.
Yeah.
But bitch, you the one that's listening in onto the conversation.
Well,
so now you're wanting the men to change their conversation amongst each other
to tailor what you're comfortable with.
To how you listen to it.
Right.
No, this is how men talk.
Yeah.
Just because you have been coddled,
right,
and you want people to speak a certain way to your understanding.
Right.
This is what the world is outside of you.
Yeah.
This is how they talk, and in order for you to understand it, you need to see what it is.
Right, and there can't be. You have to view that. You have to view that in a non-judgmental aspect.
Exactly.
To understand if you want that, because that's the thing for me.
Window. Yeah, that's men's truth.
Right, that's men's truth, and they feel most vulnerable in that particular space. Right. You're really most vulnerable there, because anytime you let anybody in a peek into it, you know you're going to be judged for purity damnation. That's why teenagers don't talk about masturbation, because you know what I'm saying? Like, it's in a vulnerable space. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, 30-year-old men don't want to talk about erectile dysfunction.
Right.
Because it's in a vulnerable space. You know what I'm saying? Men with broken hearts don't want to talk about crying. Right, that they had their heart broke, because it's in a vulnerable space. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't let everybody there. You can't do it. That's just our nature. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
While we are talking about women being toxic and savages all over again, Future finna get his heart broke, man.
Future is about Future finna get took. Let me say this the right way.
Future
finna get took all the way down through there.
Future is finna be a bitter female.
Yeah, he about to. Yes. I see it coming. Cause that boy sprung. That boy sprung. That boy. Hey,
Lori Harvey does not have one picture of this nigga on her social media. Future has at least one picture, least one, of her on his social media.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Which means he's claiming her more than she
is. No matter if it's just one picture or not.
Exactly.
She doesn't have a photo of you, brother.
The other thing, I don't even recall her posting a picture of Diddy on her social media.
No, she didn't post a picture of Diddy. She who was the first one?
Sean Combs. His son was the first.
The first one. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. That's right. The son was first.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, he sure was. I forgot she did the son and the dad.
So
wow. I'm that still kind of messes with me a little bit though.
So a heartbreak. That's gonna be a nigga that you're gonna see who's like, okay, mark my words.
Look, and the music that he gonna make after that, boy, it's gonna be some degrading shit on that. Man,
more than what it already is.
Yeah, more than what it already is. It might even be Bushwick Bill type of. That boy hard gonna be.
You mean Willie D?
Yeah, Willie D. Right.
You mean Willie D?
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be some disrespectful stuff, and they gonna jump. They gonna bounce with it. They gonna, it's gonna come, man. They gonna bounce with it, man. They gonna bounce.
You know what?
What?
And while I'm talking about this, what just popped in my head, because I just seen the Power episode, Tasha tried to redeem herself.
I gotta wait till I see it.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I will say. The scenes that were provided in the show.
Okay.
She tried to redeem herself. But what I also seen and noticed is she didn't redeem herself.
Okay.
She's one of those women who tries to look good. In having sex. So you're moving like you're having good sex, and it's like, what are you doing? Why are you moving like this? Come on. Oh, come on. Shouldn't be this difficult.
Reason
so it
224 that Tasha's box is trash.
And all I'm gonna say, all I will say is, one, when you finally do watch, actually, you know what? You will listen to this episode before the episode
airs. Yeah, this will air before the next episode of Power.
Unless you have seen the leaked episode. I watched it. It's an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, listen now. Yeah, don't say nothing.
Hey, Tasha is dumb as fuck.
Okay. All right.
Dumb.
I've been saying that since day one. I've been saying that since day one, man.
Even when she doesn't have to do anything else.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah. 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 I peeped that since like the first episode. I was like, she ain't that bright.
There was a move that she makes.
Yeah.
There was no point in her even making it.
Yeah, making it. Yeah. Yeah. Man. Don't make moves you don't need to make.
It was it's like, how should I say it? It's like, how should I say? You know what? it's like when you already up 20 points.
Yeah.
You steal the ball from the opposing team, and you go up and try and shoot a 3 and wonder why a nigga push you out of bounds.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She's up 20.
Yep.
She up 20.
Mm-hmm.
Steals the ball.
And then
go up and try and go up.
Yeah.
Shoot a 3.
Yep.
Why are you shooting a 3 right now?
You don't need to do it. You don't even need to do it because you're already up. No, that's when you do that.
When you see it. I'm telling you, when you see it.
Oh, man.
Text me.
All right.
Because trust and believe, the show ain't going to be over with.
Yeah.
When you see it, text me. And I'm like, nigga.
Because, see, I know they put some other episodes out there to throw everybody off. And I figured that because what you're describing is not the one I saw. It was different. And we'll discuss that. We can discuss that off air.
Okay.
But what you just described is different than the one I saw. Because the one I saw, it was kind of like final. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like that was it. You could get, this is over type of situation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's how it kind of ended or whatever. So I was like, oh, well, there, okay, there you have it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Dude. And you were right about with Ghost. Ghost, even that nigga was playing, he's still playing chess.
Ghost was up,
he already had in mind or who he would believe was going to kill him. Who he thought.
Yep.
And it's gonna show that too.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
When that money get passed around, you're gonna be like,
damn.
Mm-hmm. But even after that, she still did not have to go up and shoot a 3.
No, she didn't have to shoot a 3. Nah, she didn't have to shoot a 3. The game was already over. As a matter of fact, I'll add a tidbit to that.
After Crowder shot that 3, what happened to Crowder?
He got pushed out of bounds.
And he was laid out, right?
Yeah.
For a quick little second?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then he got up. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
He got put down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man. What makes me think about her character in totality is that she had everything at her disposal, but she didn't properly manage her opportunities. Even if her and Ghost were not to be together or together, she didn't manage herself in that operation well because she wasn't, her hands was not in the operation at that point in time. When they started, it was, and she had to just be a housewife. I think she was more concerned with how things looked, how she looked, and all of that versus was there business deals getting done outside of that to make other stuff happen. Let's keep this paper going, but let's make sure it's all clean. When she told Ghost, I dreamed of marrying the biggest goddamn dope dealer in New York. And then when Ghost says, I'm sorry, but you still on that?
Right.
I
ain't been that nigga.
I ain't been that dude in a long time.
Right.
Ever since you bought the club, you changed. Like, yeah.
I've been told you I'm changing.
I
ain't been that nigga since.
Exactly. And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a type of individual, and this is just an advice, right? Because I'm 41, so I can give a younger dude advice or a dude my age advice. Know what you want out of a woman, but also understand you want a woman that's willing to grow with you and push you when she sees that you need pushing, because she wants better not only for herself, she wants it for you. And if you guys are talking long term or marriage, she wants it for the whole family. Mm-hmm. She's not interested in staying in the same place. So you have to know if that individual is the type of individual that's looking past right now.
But see, her character, the only thing that she couldn't look past, her thing was she thought he was changing for another woman.
Yeah.
She couldn't see past that shit. She thought that's all he changing for. He changed for another chick. Like, look, And I try and tell, how should I say this? Like I have had exes or other chicks before. Like, you must be doing this now because you talking to another woman, or she got you changing this, that, and other. Like, no, I can't just want better for myself.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And that be the thing. Like a nigga can't just want better for himself.
Yeah. It's always it always has to be a reason outside of personal preservation or personal, you know what I'm saying, advancement. Like it's always, we got to be doing this for attention or a woman, right? Because anytime a guy bought a new car, you must bought that to get you some girls. Like, nah, I just bought this car because I like it. That junk is the type of flavor I like to drive. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Now, if it just so happens through my transition of becoming a better person, and it attracts somebody who likes it, hey, I appreciate that.
And not to
but that ain't the reason why I was changing.
So think about this. When people go work out, and I've heard guys say this about their wife, if she go to the gym and she losing weight, and he's sitting at home still being fat and drinking beer and eating chicken wings, right? And she going and she losing weight.
Who you trying to look good for?
Who you trying to look good for? That's the first thing come out his mouth.
Yep.
And she like, what you mean? I'm trying to look good for myself. Usually that's the answer. I want to be healthy and look good for myself. What, you don't think I look good? So when that question is asked, if he responds the wrong way, her mind already with the trainer at the gym anyway. You know what I'm saying? If his response is, yeah, you look good. I always thought you looked good. You look fine before. And not, you know what, honey? Let me back up. I know who you looking good for. You looking good for yourself, and you always looking good for me, right? She gonna think like, well, why you ain't ever say nothing about me? Yeah, I done said something, baby. I done said you look good in that new dress. Matter of fact, here one I bought for you. Oh, it's going down at the crib later.
Okay, Samuel.
What? What I'm saying? What you saying? The fat dude can't buy a dress for his wife?
I ain't saying that at all. Who got the dress right there offhand?
But you right. I'm just saying. He got a picture of it on his phone. Hey, baby. I'm just saying. He gonna be in tune, or he gonna stop and be like, wait a minute. No, I don't want to make her mad because let me show her what you know what I'm saying? And vice versa. Dude start going to gym, working out, pumpkin.
Right.
Oh, you working out for them hoes at the gym. No, I'm working out because I had diabetes last year.
I had the diabetes.
Diabetes.
I ain't trying to get my foot cut off. For real, man.
You ain't lying, man.
And why is that the first thing nigga got to get cut off when they got this shit?
His feet. His foot. Yep, they always do it. They had to cut off part of it because I guess the sugar build up in their feet and something like that, man. And it, they basically become inoperable because ain't no blood going to them.
Hey, what's the
so
dude?
They rot.
Hey, why are we speaking of the diabetes? I'm thinking of the commercial. What's the dude name who do the diabetes commercial?
And my homeboy Jay, my other homeboy Jay, Javars, he always was like, who is that dude? His name is Wilford Brimley. That's his name.
That's his name?
His name is Wilford Brimley.
Why my nigga like Andy Reid? Andy Reid on there, I'm going to eat a cheeseburger while I celebrate my win with my family. Like, that nigga look just like I got the diabetes.
Yeah, if you have diabetes, call this number for special medication.
I have diabetes.
I have My name is Wilford. My name is Wilford Brimley, and I have diabetes.
And it's funny because it's like Andy Reid was about to do a diabetes commercial. I was like, dude, talking about eating cheeseburgers.
Oh my God. Man.
Oh man. This nigga talking like he been eating healthy this whole season or something.
Yeah, I've had salads. Every game I've had a salad, and today I'm going to eat 2 cheeseburgers.
Oh man, and congratulations to the black quarterback.
Yeah, absolutely.
Patrick Mahomes.
We
talking about sports bitches, so if you have a problem.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce.
Hey, I didn't see a meme about it, but Colin Kaepernick is somewhere doing the color purple.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw him.
Since you don't do right by me,
you
ain't gonna never win shit.
You know what? Colin Kaepernick betted against San Francisco that game. He probably put $300,000 up on the Chiefs and called Mahomes and said, hey man, I'm having this party at the house. It's $100,000 under the table over there. Take them out for me. Mahomes like, wait a minute. I can buy a new Ferrari with that. Yeah, I'll be over there, Colin.
Dude.
It'll be in a black bag.
Dude.
Throw for 300 yards.
They scored 21 points.
Yeah.
In 7 minutes.
I knew it was gonna happen. I just had this feeling. I said, man, it's way too much time left on the clock. This game ain't over. So and everybody, all the Niner fans are bragging. Oh, we score as many points as they do.
Dude.
Yeah, okay. We get as many yards as they do.
Dude.
Okay.
I'll put it like this. It was 7 minutes, and he threw an interception in that 7 minutes.
He sure did. Yep.
Dude, I got 7 minutes. Okay, I'm finna tell you, I'm up by 10. I have 7 minutes left. And that nigga's gonna throw an interception.
Yeah. And I'm supposed to win this game. And this man and his team come back and beat you.
He threw an interception within that 7 minutes, scored 21 points.
Scored 21 points. Sure did. Yep. She sure did.
Man.
Yep.
Somebody did some hoodoo voodoo somewhere.
Hey, somebody said, man, we think Patrick Mahomes got some family in New Orleans somewhere. Like, I don't know, man.
Well, you know, JayZ and Beyonce did sit down during the anthem.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't see. I don't even know why I missed the first part of the game. I can't remember.
I'll trust and believe. The media is making it a point that they know that JayZ and Beyonce sat down doing that. Yes. Yeah. They were seated.
You know what I've noticed about them now? They know exactly what to do to get the attention that they're looking for. Just think about JayZ doing the prison reform thing, which he has been for a while, and then the thing in Mississippi. Mm-hmm. And then the whole him and Colin earlier, last year, and now Super Bowl, they sit during the anthem, which Beyonce performed at, you know what I'm saying? A couple years ago. So that's showing basically that they're thumbing their nose to the system, so to speak. You know what I mean? Figuratively. So I kind of see the parallel in that this whole thing, you know what I'm saying? He's like, he goes to the game, but he doesn't stand for the anthem. Right. You know what I mean? And we're talking the two most widely known people on the planet probably right now, other than maybe the president or Oprah or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Or the Prince and Meghan. You know what I'm saying? So that's a pretty strong gesture. And
speaking of Oprah, well, it's two people I'm gonna talk about. one person you already got a beef with.
Who's that?
But Oprah. Now, your girl Monique came and been speaking the exact same thing I was saying earlier. Pretty much putting Oprah on blast, like, hey, you out here speaking tough against all these other people, but you ain't said nothing about Harvey Winstein. You still speaking high praise of this guy. He has more accusers than these other people, and you ain't said nothing to this guy or any of the other people.
That's, man.
Let me see. Hold on.
I saw there was a video or something that was out there, maybe something from Hot was it Hot 97 or something like that or whatever, but we had been talking about that for a while, that she was jumping all over the black guys or whatever, which they did it, they deserve to be jumped on, you know what I mean? But Weinstein, she's been very, very quiet about that guy. She ain't said been no documentaries that she produced or none of that stuff.
She said, I felt compelled to write you this open letter after observing the disparity in the way that you seem to treat people. who were accused of the same allegations. You did an interview on the CBS morning show and were asked about Harvey Weinstein by Norah O'Donnell. And you said, as it pertained to him, that you always try to look at the rainbow in the clouds, whatever is the silver lining. You also said, if we make this all about Harvey Weinstein, then we have lost the moment. When you either are or were going to be a part of documentary on Michael Jackson and Russell Simmons, this is not. How is this not making it all about them? Interestingly, brother MJ was acquitted and deceased. So how is he not off limits? Russell and Harvey are accused of the same thing. So in fairness, how do you not support the accusers of both, as you said you did with Russell Simmons? Or you look for the silver lining for both, like you said you did for Harvey Weinstein?
Ain't that something?
And then the only difference between the two is their skin color. And doesn't Harvey Weinstein have way more accusers? So she going in on it, but like I said, nothing has been said.
She's dodging it.
And nobody else has even brought it up to.
Yeah.
Like if you're a journalist and all that, ain't nobody else brought that up?
That's what I would have thought, that somebody would have, addressed her specifically about it and said, hey, why aren't you going after these guys the same way you going after these other guys? And I think people are afraid to ask her that question directly. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think.
Why? Because she Oprah?
Yeah, because, they be like, man, Oprah cut you off. She'll get you, banned or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's... Well, I mean, she's being called out for it now. But I also think that Monique was like, oh, I got you now. I'm going to catch you with this.
I think Monique is in a position where I ain't got nothing else to lose.
That's true. I would have to agree, because Monique's you're right. She's in a position where she ain't got nothing to lose,
Right.
She ain't getting major movie roles right now, you know what I'm saying? So she's like, hey, I don't care. Y'all didn't believe me no way. So
I'm friends with the nigga I ain't like anyway. Lee Daniels.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And then, you heard Dame shoot off on Lee Daniels again not long ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's a couple of people at Lee Daniels' neck right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What was the other junk? Oh, the other thing is your boy Terry Crews. Now, you have been going in on Terry Crews for quite some time. I ain't understand why. And he's back in the media again.
See, I told you. I knew it was coming, though. I knew it was coming.
That nigga was back in the media again for that whack-ass apology that he tried to give Gabrielle.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. I knew it was, because, he had been popping. He had been kind of popping cone. You know what I'm saying? He was talking, he was all for the people, for the women and stuff like that.
And see, I haven't been listening, so I've been letting you just go in, so I ain't been knowing what's been going on.
So, when last year when he said that the Hollywood producer touched him, right?
Right.
This was at the height of some of the coverage of, the Me Too situation, how it involved various people. We don't have to get into all of that, but it was right at that time. And then he comes out and says, it was that last year before, that a Hollywood producer grabbed him at a party. And they're at a party, the Hollywood party. He was there with his wife, right? And the dude grabbed him. And then he talked about his emotions that he felt afterwards. And then he comes out way later and makes his claim, right?
Right.
When he first said that, and I'm not being judgmental, I'm a man. So I know how men respond to certain situations. I can guarantee you 9.5 times out of 10, this is how a man is going to respond. Another man grabs you by your junk in front of your wife. There's not going to be any, hey man, what is wrong with you? why are you touching me in this manner? Now it's going to be like, what the fuck? Bro, you want your ass beat? Like, it's going to go from 0 to 100.
Yeah. I remember you saying that. But I was like, man, this nigga still staying in the news.
So there's a reason behind that. Terry Crews he's one of the modern day Stevens. He is. He's a modern day Steven. He's a modern day Steven. I'm gonna tell you why he's a modern day Steven. Now, I'll give him credit for certain things. He always plays the tough guy, right? Think about it.
Does he always play?
Hold on. Just like he always plays other stuff. Yeah, he always plays. You remember back in the day, like
the only roles I ever seen.
No, hold up. Remember, was that Longest Yard? He was in that, I think. And then his role in Friday and all that stuff.
Right.
But he wasn't just tough. He was.
Right.
Yeah. So I noticed that.
Sweet tea.
Okay. So I was like, this dude always, it's something ain't. So when he said that, I was like, you sure you ain't? And I wasn't being judgmental or victim shaming or blaming. I'm talking about a guy. I was like, most guys they're not gonna go for that. Like, because there's optics, because people see what's going on. Mm-hmm. And they see another man touch you in a manner that is disrespectful to most men, right? Or a lot of men. There's a response by that man that's gonna take place to let you know whether he welcomes that or not. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So if he don't do nothing about it, it's like, huh? The same way there's certain nuances that a woman has for a guy that she likes. Mm. If she don't like him, she's not going to respond the same way.
Yeah, that's true.
He ain't got to grab nothing. He can just have conversation. Right. If she ain't feeling him, she ain't going to.
Like, man, get your ass out of my
Exactly. But if she feeling him, it's definitely going to be you need to stop and hit you on the shoulder, that type of thing. You understand what I'm saying? That's just human behavior. So when he didn't respond in that manner, I was like, okay, first of all, you Terry Crews, right? You in Hollywood. If you punch a dude in the face for grabbing you, dude, you're in Hollywood. That's all you got to say. Hey, he got inappropriate with me and I broke his jaw.
But he ain't going to be able to say it. But see, that's the thing. In his mind, he's probably like, man, I ain't going to be able to work in Hollywood ever again.
Dude, you done been in Hollywood a long time. Like, you done had plenty of jobs. You ain't saved no money? Where your cheese at? You ain't get no royalties? At this point in your career, you shouldn't even be worried about it, even if it happened 5 years ago.
And it's not
you shouldn't be worried about that.
He
ain't that big of a star. He just got a name.
Yeah.
And the fact that
I look at him like Debo. He Debo.
Just a different, yeah. He just muscle.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you got all that muscle and you ain't do nothing.
Right.
But then you talking like you done talk crazy to other people before. Like, you gonna beat them up and do all this, like, and they do this in front of your wife. If that happened in front of my wife, right? And we go home after this.
You are now the wife.
I am now the wife. You took the words right out of my mouth.
She was like, sir, you can't say shit to me, nigga.
So if you can't defend yourself, you damn sure can't defend me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
So then he all on women's rights and this and that. Okay, cool, brother. We are too. Like, I ain't got to shout it from the mountaintop. I can show it. Right? Then he come out with this whole situation with Gabrielle Union. Oh, you bail out on your girl on the same show. You know what's going on. And you basically, man, say, oh, she just making up some shit. Then when you get caught up behind it and they start getting on your ass, then you issue this sideways ass apology.
The other thing,
you got Kevin Hart in trouble and some more folks.
Dwayne, I don't know, probably was something, I don't know. He only apologized when Dwayne Wade, like, hey man, y'all take your boy phone away from.
Right, exactly.
Then he apologized.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was like, y'all need to take Terry Crews' phone.
Miami niggas gonna come for you.
Yeah, exactly. Man, what? And when they come, they show up.
You don't want them Miami niggas coming for you.
Nah, no.
Most of them niggas Haitian, so it's like
you talking about the Zopound gonna show up on you. Nah.
Chopper City.
Man, he ain't want none of that smoke. He ain't want none of that. And then they just started dissecting his. I was like, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming because he talked too much. Why does Terry Crews have to have an opinion on women's rights? Shut your ass up. You know what I'm saying? Because you shouldn't even be in this conversation.
Because he too was touched, Sam.
See, but no, that ain't.
He was grabbed in his mangina,
dude,
Sam.
Listen, when Malik Yoba started running his damn mouth, I said, you need to shut your ass up, bruh. Just shut up. You digging a hole deeper for you. If he had just kept his damn mouth closed, he'd have been all right. Real talk. If that's what you like, that's what you like, dog.
He wouldn't have. No, he wouldn't have.
He'd have been all right, man.
He shouldn't even he should not even have admitted to that whole thing.
That's what I'm saying. He should have kept his mouth shut.
Yeah.
He should have kept his mouth shut. You ain't got that. I have never seen somebody resurrected and killed so fast.
Hey,
because it wasn't like nobody. Just be real. It wasn't like nobody was checking. They weren't checking for Malik Yoba.
Like, but it answered everything.
Yes, it did. It did.
It was like, now we know why his lips were so ashy for all these years. We understand now.
Oh my God.
We understand now.
Oh my God, man. I don't even know what to say after that.
This nigga lips was ashy as hell. He like, okay, that explains a lot.
On a TV show.
Lot. Right.
Oh man. Yeah, he's enough. He should have just stayed out of that shit and been like, hey man, let's just, let me get my royalties from the show and go do my thing. And just, y'all have this, man. It's a new day, man. This man started doing interviews and crying and trying to fight folks and talking about this his life. And I'm like, you looking real R. Kelly-ish right now, bro. Like, you looking like you did that stuff. like you're looking real guilty right now.
And then double down like, the only person who I ride for is my wife, not my mother, not my sisters, not anyone, just my wife. You like, nigga, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere, that's the only one who I support.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we know why you said that too.
Because your wife told you, hey, don't post it.
Uh-huh.
Sir.
Yep.
Sweet T, don't post that. Don't post it, Sweet T. They ain't gonna say nothing about it. I'm Terry Crews. I'm gonna post it anyway. Tweet.
Man.
That is like, I support everything that my wife says.
Yes, exactly.
She's sitting there with her hands on her. I told your ass not to post none of that shit.
Man, what? I told your dumb ass.
I don't think that's appropriate.
I told your dumb ass. Tell you, man, Terry Crews just need to go back to making prison movies of, like fake action hero movies or something like that, man.
Fake action hero? When was it action hero?
Yeah, he was in, what's that, the Stallone thing. You know what I'm talking about? What's that shit? With him and like all
the AARP movie?
Yeah.
That was like an AARP commercial.
Showing these old men after they take their Viagra.
Still able to shoot guns without having arthritis issues.
Yeah. What is, I can't even think. I can't even think of that series, man. What is it called?
I can't think of the name, but it's
oh my God. The Expendables, that's it. With all the
The Expendables.
Yeah, the Expendables, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. While we say that, real quick, I know we're gonna wrap up. You ready to wrap up in a minute?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Rocky movie?
Favorite Rocky movie? Ugh.
Out of all of them.
The Jump with Apollo, I guess.
Who's that? Because Apollo was in 1.
Was it 1?
Yeah, Apollo was in all of them except for he died in 4. But Apollo was in the first one, I believe.
Well, they fought.
They fought in the first one. They fought again in the second one.
The gentleman with Mr. T.
So that's Rocky 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Rocky 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Out of all of them,
I would say the first one, but compared to the gentleman with Mr. T.
Yeah. Rocky 3 was an excellent movie.
Fool, I got you, sucker. You ain't got nothing on me, sucker.
Yeah. Then what made it so bad, this was what was most disrespectful.
You soft sucker. You ain't got nothing on me, fool.
You know, when we was growing up, so we knew who Mr. T was, but in that movie, man, Mr. T was terrifying.
Man, was it?
He was terrifying, man.
Rocky finna kill you, Rocky. He's gonna kill you, Rocky. Even the old dude in the movie,
Rocky, I ain't got nothing for you, Rock. I ain't got nothing for you, Rock. He's gonna murder you. He's gonna murder you, Rock. Oh no, Rock. Don't go in the ring, Rock. You're not gonna make it.
Oh my God.
but I'm just saying, you can't just be disrespecting me, my wife.
Rock, don't do it, Rock.
Mr. T out there looking vicious, foaming at the mouth.
Man, foaming at the mouth, man, sweat. I was like, Mr. T look crazy.
I thought he knocked out a news report at the same time. I'm like, damn, Mr. T, shit. Wait till you get in the ring, nigga.
Because they was like, them bells and stuff that Rocket was hearing in like Rocket 5, they like, that came from Ivan Drago. Everybody said, no, that came from Clubber Lane. man punching Rocket in the head, man. I was like, God, dog, this man punching this man right in his face. Man, like, and Rocket was like, doo. And it just get quiet. And then and then Paulo like, rock, man. Hey, let's get this man at the ring. Look, then Clover like, hey, look, and Clover Lane like, Creed, you better tell your boy Creed. You better tell him Creed. You better tell him Creed. You know what I'm about. You better tell him Creed. It's over with. Your boy's he's dead. He's dead. The bell gonna be mine. Hey, pretty lady. Hey, why don't you come over here and hang out with me? You want to come out? You want to be with a real man sitting over here?
Come on, sucker. I'm gonna knock you out and get your wife, sucker.
I ain't never heard the word sucker used so many times.
With such force and dynamics. Like, sucker. I'm like, man, he said sucker so hard, man. I'm like, he say sucker. I'm like, what a sucker at? I'm looking for like this. Hey, if I would say, I'm gonna say Rocky 4.
That was I will say
Rocky
one.
4.
That was the most unbelievable Rocky movie.
What?
Rocky against Mr. T? Nigga, what? There is no way in hell Rocky was beating Mr. T the way he clubbed this nigga to death.
Yeah.
One, the referee would have been said, this fight is over with.
Yeah, this got to be, yeah.
This is over with, round 3. Ding, 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 ding. He can't take anymore.
Nah.
You know this is a movie.
Yeah.
They went through the whole... Mr. T can't even punch you no more.
That's what Mr. T sound like. Rockstar hitting him in the side. Then he was like, Rock hit him one time. Boom. Boom. Rocky had one more. Boom. Mr. T fall down. Rocky knocked my ass out. Rocky like, hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ain't that? Mr. T just fall up.
Let me be the fastest count ever. Rocky be on the court. Rocky be on the court. 1.
Man, what? Mississippi.
2.
And Rock, he falling down. He getting back up.
Rock trainer done talked to him. His wife then came up on the mat.
Spray water in his mouth.
3.
He got rubbed his head with the little towel and stuff. The doctor came over and sewed his head up right quick.
4.
Okay. I'm ready. It's right. Like, man, you been down there 15 minutes, dog. We get 2 seconds. We got to be back up.
Right, Mr. T.
Man, Mr.T.
Mr. T fall on the ground. It's a car auction.
Man.
What's your name? It's out. They didn't count 10 in 0.5 seconds.
Man, what? And then I see is Rocky bloody face with his eyes swollen up, his hands up in the
Rocky looking like Martin from the Tommy Hearns episode and shit.
Hey, Tommy Hearns would have beat the brakes on Rocky. Tommy Hearns would have, Tommy Hearns would have beat the brakes out Rocky.
But Bernard Hopkins would have beat the
I'm trying to figure out Rocky. Them unsanctioned ass fights. Like, how was Rocky able to fight Drago when Drago was obviously twice his size? Drago was like 6'9". Dolph Lundgren like 6'9".
Rocky was looking at the nigga's chest when he looked up.
Sylvester Stallone was like 5'7". Like, y'all ain't supposed to be fighting. These niggas in 2 different weight classes. This is unbelievable. You're right.
Rocky like Manny Pacquiao.
Fighting against George Foreman.
Manny Pacquiao fighting against Tyson Fury.
This unsanctioned ass fight. They talking for the world championship. He ain't even supposed to be fighting in Russia and shit.
Oh, babe.
I'm like, come on, man.
But you like that one over the Rocky jump? You like
Rocky 3?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, man. Rocky 4 has some fire music, man.
That's because Apollo died in the journey.
Apollo died.
He had to avenge his death.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And then the classic throw the damn towel scene. That's one of the most classic Rocky scenes ever. No, when Apollo died and Rocky had the towel and Drago was beating the complete CTE into Apollo's head, right?
Right.
And Apollo was like unconscious on his feet, and they was like, "Stop the fight! Stop the fight! Stop the fight!" And Rocky was like, had the towel, and Apollo's trainer, I cannot remember his name, was like, "Rocky, throw the towel! Throw the towel, Rock! Throw the towel! Just throw the damn towel!" Right?
Yeah.
And Rocky standing there like, He's like, Apollo, like, nigga, if I see my boy getting the brakes beat off of him, bro, I'm jumping in the ring. Hold up, dog. You ain't killing my man today.
Hey, okay. So let me ask you a question. Was this the only way that white people was going to be able to have a conversation in boxing talk?
Ooh, that's why they created the Rocky character. I'm glad you said that.
Because in real life, there was not going to be a white heavyweight
not at all.
champion of the world.
No. You see,
I don't know, maybe with the Tyson Fury, but that's the only thing that they betting on. But when that Deontay Wilder, hey, that's gonna be this weekend.
Yeah, it's this weekend.
But I think that's because usually when boxing talks come up, Rocky, nigga, that was a movie.
That was a movie.
That was a movie, man. This wasn't based off true events.
No, it was, and it was actually the story of a boxer, of an actual boxer that was writing his own story. That's the Rocky story is his. Sylvester Stallone stole it from this guy.
Right.
He had to wind up paying him later on, but he stole that from that guy. And then I think it was Francis Ford. No, Francis Ford didn't do Rocky.
Speaking of thieves.
What?
What do you think about, well, this is going to go to some music shit, but.
What?
Mace and Puff.
Ooh. I think
because Mace put him on blast just a couple of days ago.
I think
we talking about black excellent nigga. Come run me my royalties in my.
I think that everything Diddy said was on target. It was on time.
It was.
I also think it was very hypocritical of him to say it the way he said it, because he spoke specifically to, I want to make sure artists And by getting that just due. And as a matter of fact, I heard Juicy J say something similar to that a couple years ago, and I was like, Juice, man,
I don't think Juice had anything to do with most of the contract.
Well, you know what? You're right. You're right. He signed heels. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it was something when Juice Man said, I want to make sure the artists get more of their cut. Like, they need to get more of the money. When I dug that, and I believe Juice, I know, you know what I'm saying, Juice can do his thing. But when Diddy said that, I was like, man, that was good. And I started thinking like
Diddy has a history of robbing.
He's got a long history of robbing folks.
Total will still live. I think they still living in the projects.
And, and the sad thing about that, is he preached that P. Diddy and the family stuff so long. And if you look at everybody in Bad Boy,
none of them have a career.
None of them have careers.
Black Rob.
None of them have careers.
Craig Mack. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Right.
Total.
112. Was that group Day 21 his?
Yeah.
They were his.
Danity Kane.
Making the band folks, all of them. And none of them people got career. Not that big careers like we thought, you know what I'm saying?
Faith.
Yep.
Faith had to leave.
She had to leave and go do her own thing.
But all of their artists, yeah.
And I'm looking at like, I know some of these folks' songs are still getting played. Oh boy, what's his name? Loon. Wound up going to jail, I thought. You know what I'm saying? And the whole Shine thing.
Oh, he converted to Allah. So that's
Islam. Right. And the whole Shine thing. Him taking the case, bruh.
He took a rap for you, my nigga.
Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And then when May said what he said about, like, I'm the most successful living bad boy artist. Like, I'm the most successful bad boy artist alive. Like, that's how he put that. Of course, you're not saying
outside of Biggie, he was.
Outside of Biggie, he absolutely positively was. And hearing him talk about, I think he was on a radio show a little while back where he was like, man, it's a lot of songs out there that I wrote the song. You know what I'm saying? Those are songs that I penned myself and I didn't get paid for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so hearing him have that dialogue, you listen to Mace and you know Mace ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? So when Puffs did what he did, he opened up the gateway. Like, he opened up the door to that conversation that people already wanted to have. Mace, being a part of the organization, was like, I hear what you're saying, Puff, and all of it sound good and it's great. But guess what though? While you taking up that cross, you need to handle your business over here first. Right. And when he said that I offered you $2 million, right? You paid me $20,000 for my music. I offered you $2 million to get my music.
Right.
And you told me that if I can match what this European is matching, and I can get it, that's when I have a problem with you. Because you talking about black excellence, but then you tell me, the European got what I want, but you talking black excellence.
See, now, as a businessman, I can understand Puff perspective because he's like, hey, this is what it's worth right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's worth more than the $2 million that you offer me.
Correct.
But I understand Mace like, hey, nigga, just because I thought we fuck with each other.
Right. And you're making a profit because when you pay, when you bought it, you still getting a lot for it. Like, you still getting a lot for it.
Right.
Like, you pay me 20 G's, I'm giving you $2 million.
Right.
That's not a bad deal. Now, granted, like you said, it's probably worth a lot more to that to Diddy. Mm-hmm. And that's why he don't want to give that up. You know what I'm saying?
And I think what people don't realize is that catalog is bigger than we believe.
Yeah, it is.
We're only thinking like Harlem World and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Mace probably wrote Total's album.
Yeah, he probably wrote Total's album, half of Lil' Kim's album or something like that.
Mace probably wrote No Way Out and all them other jumps. So,
because I'm sure Mace wrote for Puffy. I know he wrote for Puffy.
So it's probably like a whole lot of more than we believe.
Yeah.
On it. But
yeah.
It's a lot of raping and robbing going on this past couple of weeks.
Man, you ain't lying.
Man.
For real.
Man.
A whole lot of it.
It's some, well, It's something else I want to talk about. It's gonna be off because I don't know if we could.
You want to say though?
I'm gonna wait another week till I find out some more information.
Yeah, do that.
But yeah, we go ahead and wrap this joint up.
It's a wrap.
We doing the Saran again?
Yeah. I started to bring some Saran wrap and then pull it out the package when you said that.
I'm glad you did not say
that. That was so corny. I had to laugh at it myself. That was ridiculous.
I'm glad you did not, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this joint up. I am your host, Jason J. Will Does It, aka Sir Raps a Lot.
Sir Raps a Lot. Rap a lot. Raps a lot. Raps a lot.
AKA J Hawk. AKA Blue Jay.
I can't make Blue Jay.
They probably make it.
Same thing.
Yeah. And I got my guy Ivan.
IV.
The Grizzly.
AN.
The Great.
That would be me. As I always am. I'm always great.
And we're about to jump. I think I might start spitting some bars on this.
You might as well, man. You might as well. I've been trying to figure out something last two. I was gonna close with like a little rap, but I couldn't come up with nothing.
Sometimes when I space out, I be thinking of a quick little 8, and then I'm like, man, what was I just talking about? And then I forget the 8 too.